What's going on, guys? Shane here, another Fight Tips quick tip. So today we're talking about eye pokes in MMA and how they can be reduced. So first, let's talk about redesigning the glove. This is the actual Bellator MMA glove that fighters wear. It's made by Everlast, and they're calling it the Power Lock because it has this curvature around the knuckles here, which force my fingers to point down, as compared to UFC's glove, which is completely flat across. They debuted this glove like 2 years ago, and they said ever since there's been a reduction of eye pokes and injuries to the hand for fighters. So obviously it's working, but it's not foul proof, right? If I'm still feeling John Jonesy, I can easily poke someone in the eyes. I can still extend my fingers out. So it's better, but it's not perfect. I always thought it would be cool to have those Bruce Lee Kempo gloves that he had in the opening scene of Enter the Dragon. The only thing is, even though it may protect the fingers, because of what just happened with Josh Emmett too. I don't know if you guys saw that. I actually recommend that you don't look it up. Really bad compound fracture, broke his finger, bone popped out, gruesome. But wearing those gloves may protect against your fingers, may reduce eye pokes. But then when you think about grapplers, it's not favorable for that, right? You're not going to get the same amount of grip, and you're probably going to be slipping depending on what material the bottom is. So I don't think that would ever pass, even though they look badass. So what else can we do? If it's not redesigning the glove, maybe bend the rules a little bit or just enforce them a little bit more. So obviously you can't poke someone in the eyes legally in MMA, but usually they give them 2 or 3 mulligans before they take a point away. What if they change it to, if you poke anyone in the eyes once, you automatically lose a point? Yeah, it's a little strict, but maybe it'll start forcing fighters to keep their hands closed. You know, even when they're training, because we're creatures of habit. So if we train with our hands closed up until the point where we're grappling or in the clinch, then maybe they will do that in a fight, knowing that there's more consequences, and they could lose a point right away. What do you guys think? Comment below. Is it too strict, or do you think that would reduce eye pokes? Do you think you should redesign the glove? Maybe you guys have some really good ideas. Comment below, and UFC will pick it up. Or maybe don't share it. Maybe you should patent it first. Guys, if you're looking for some Sweet Science gear, links in the description below. And speaking of Bellator as well, watch the fights this weekend. Bellator 154, some awesome fights, but my Dave & Buster's commercial will air on Spike TV around the beginning, so you got to make sure you tune in for the whole thing. And if you don't have Spike TV, go to your local Dave & Buster's to watch it. All right, guys, until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips. Self-defense for the underdogs.